the 10. Blade be bright. May your enemies fall. Be guided by the 10. Good day.
Hey, Savan. How's it going?
May your blade be bright. All the blades of the Tunnock should serve one day, Outlander. One chief.
Doing good, thanks. How about you? I'm okay. I'm like, I woke up with a headache, to be honest.
Your blade
So
is
I'm
to
not
be
like
respected,
100%. But I thought we could at least do the main story and then maybe just do a quick stream today. Yeah, I think I just overslept. I slept too long and then I get a headache too. I still need to like pack and everything for tomorrow, so I will just make it a quick stream. Maybe like 2 hours or so, and then just end. Should be fine. So we're supposed to go to the base. Yeah, too much sleep gets me a headache, and like not drinking enough gets me a headache, not eating enough gets me a headache. There's several reasons. All good though. It will be fine. Headbanging and bumping head too. I don't really headbang for the reason that I get really dizzy. But yes. You know what gives you headaches, so you can avoid doing them? Yeah, I try. Definitely try to avoid everything that gives me headaches. But sometimes it comes out of nowhere, so it's like not something I can control. Especially with like migraines, they kind of come out of nowhere. I tried but won't do it again. I think that's best, yes. I mean, I have a friend who's working in like what's it called? I'll behave. Let me see. Because I have a funny story with that. I just need to look up the word. Physical therapy? Yeah, that makes sense. No, that makes sense. So I have a friend that works in like physical therapy, and she told me once that she had a patient who had like really bad like neck pains and everything. And this patient went to a huge like metal festival for a weekend, and basically said that this like going to, I think it was Wacken, and basically the patient went to Wacken for a weekend and said that the neck pain was gone after the weekend. It's kind of funny. Like for some people, it's I guess more like physical therapy, and for others, it's more like just pain.
The snowfall is blanketing the land.
Yeah, it's definitely interesting how these things work. But yeah, I hope this is. So Vaughn, did you finish the main story? Because I'm basically going to do that today. Yes. Okay. Good.
Hey, Mr. Know-It-All is here. You know, your focus buddy who never smiles. I didn't know what to do with him, so I had him wait in your room.
Got it. Thanks.
Where's
Well,
the one?
Silence.
Of course.
Looks like you finally found a door you could open without me.
I'm glad it's there, actually. It kept me from having to mingle with the company you keep. But enough prattle. I believe you owe me an explanation. Your plans for the Zenith base?
You're right. I do owe you. My spear in your throat for deceiving me again. At the Hades Proving Lab.
I doubt you asked me here for that kind of reckoning.
No. Right now, I need your help. So I'm giving you one final chance. But if you ever betray me again, I will kill you no matter what the circumstance. Understood?
Very well. Though we'll both face a decidedly short future if you can't get us inside that base.
Aloy, your other guest is here. She's, coming to you.
Thanks. Good timing. The truth is, I can't actually get us into the base. But she can.
The company you keep is even worse than I thought.
Not a fan of surprises, are you? Oh, look. That must be your little invention.
Does the weapon work? Without self-destructing?
Of course it does. I've eliminated the imperfections and greatly improved its design and output.
How can we be sure?
Care for a demonstration?
Enough, both of you. We're in this together, at least for now. Go talk to Erend. Tell him I said to give you rooms of your own. I'll come see you when I get a chance.
Oh, no. You first.
I also got the platinum. Nice, let's go. Yeah, I mean, we might work on the platinum a little bit today.
Tell us what she knows about the Zenith base.
If I manage to finish the main story, but we will see. Hey Luffy, how's it going? Whoops. Yes, just jump on the table. It's fine.
With Regala out of the way, Hikaru and Tanakh, they're safe. The future's up to them now. I do wish they'd drop all the honorary names they've given me. But if I've learned anything about them, that is not a battle I am going to win.
All good, how's you? I'm okay. I woke up with a headache, so I'm not like 100%. But it will be fine. There's still like some things I need to do, like to prepare for the vacation I'm going on tomorrow. So I will just do like a quick stream today. Just a short one. Maybe finish the main story hopefully, and yeah. Hello.
When it looks impossible, look deeper. And then fight like you can win. I will, Rost. Now and always.
Oh, these symbols disappear now. That's what I wanted to check. That's good. Everything will be good soon. Yeah, no worries. I sometimes, like on the weekend, especially on Saturday, I sometimes oversleep and then I get a headache from sleeping too much. It happens. Should have probably just have like an alarm clock. So that doesn't happen. You better have studied already. Hey, Taika. Where is you going?
Okay. The focus I got from the Sons of Prometheus is encrypted. But with a little effort, I should be able to hack it. There. Got it.
Engineer Team Smoke. Your request for materials was received and approved. A shipment has been dispatched. We're short on couriers, so we'll leave it for you in the wilds. Don't delay on pickup, the stuff is valuable. Coordinates are embedded in this message. Use it well for the cause.
So the Sons of Prometheus sent supplies to some of their operatives. It might be worth checking out.
Yeah, that's like a errand quest that we also need to do. I'm going to Italy with my dad. We're meeting in Rome, basically at the airport. And I'm gonna stay there for like a week. So it's my kind of vacation. How long have you been playing this game? For a month now, pretty much. But always like only like 3 days a week and 4 hours maybe per stream. So it's like 12 hours per week maybe. A bit more than that actually. I played a lot off stream as well. Saturday stream, I see. Yes. Hey Jam, how's it going? Jam. Since the release day, yeah, pretty much. Hopefully you get to do some fun stuff. Yeah, I think so. I mean, like last time we went to Italy, which was in October, it was fine. Like you had some restrictions, but like most of it was just showing basically your pass, that you like COVID pass. And you could basically go to all places. You could walk around. Like, it was fine. I'm sure we can do a lot in Rome. Quite normal times to stream. Yeah, I think so. I mean, I've played the game longer than that, though, for sure. We can check, actually. It's like 94 hours. But to be honest, I've taken at least, I would say, 5 hours of those just to look around and take photos. So, yeah. It's not all just gameplay. And I try to get like 100%, but I don't know if I can. I think so, but yeah. I don't know if you need to collect like all the data points. I could, but I'm lazy. It's all good. It's all good. And kid on lab. Aw. Still a way to enjoy the game. Yeah, I mean, it's all good. You know that not everyone wants to get like 100% and walk around and take photos all the time, so it's just my way to play, I guess. Hello? Can we examine, please? She doesn't want to examine. Okay, it's fine.
Focus. It's Varl's. I used to think no Nora would ever accept one, but Varl did. Even when he was overwhelmed, he refused to let me push him away.
Now I'm sad again. Can we not? I'm trying to get the 100%. Apparently the data points are not required. Okay, that's good. Yeah, I think you just need basically what's in the game progression. It's like all tall necks, all hunting grounds, cauldrons, rebel camps, arena, melee pits, gauntlet runs, all the quests, all the outfits, all the machine scanned, like all these things, I guess. You know?
I'm gonna clean my gear later. I can do yours.
Hey, I wanted to check if we can actually get an override that I haven't
Yeah, of course.
unlocked, maybe.
Did you need something?
Yes. I can override slaughter spines. Let's go. Dreadwings I haven't met too many, so that's why I don't think I will. Yeah, and Fireclaw either. Yeah, I'm definitely missing a lot of stuff. I'm pretty sure I had like stealth generators, but I used them for upgrades. Oh well. At least we can override spike snouts and slaughter spines now. Did you play Zero Dawn 2? Yeah. But like a long time ago. Basically when it came out, but it was already, like it already had the DLC when I got it. So not like the exact date that it came out, but I think in the same year at least. And I got the platinum for that too, and I did like 100%. I played it on ultra hard mode. Even the DLC, even though you didn't really need that one, I think. I don't know. But I played like all the difficulties, all the... Yeah. Everything. Yeah, it was so much fun. I wouldn't have done that if I didn't like completely enjoy the game.
Just you wait, Varl. We're taking those space slugs down.
But like the DLC on like the hardest difficulty, that was hard. Like I don't know how many times I did like the last boss of that. It was tough.
Hey, Aloy. There are more supplies in that chest. Grab what you like.
Yes. I guess we just go to talk to Gaia. Is that the main quest? Yeah, it's selected. Okay. I'm misscanning one variant of the Scoundrel, but internet says that enemy doesn't spawn and that it's bugged. Yeah, maybe. I think they mentioned something like that.
Ha!
I watched someone else who played it 11 times and just now started Forbidden West. 11 times is a lot. I think I played like 3 times, 4 times. Depends on like yeah, I don't know how many difficulties I played. I think it was 3.
You know, we've never played machines.
He's absent though, now I'm here. Nice.
Oh no.
Good to have you, honestly. What should I call you? Leo Bus or?
Okay,
Leoba? Okay.
maybe it's time to get everyone together so Tilda can brief us. But is there anything I should handle before that?
We're just gonna do it now.
All right, people. I need you up in the control room right away. Okay, everyone. We all know what's at stake. Beta, Gaia. Not to mention life on Earth.
Thanks for the follow,
Now,
Leoba.
it might seem like the Zeniths are invincible, but they're not. We've got what it takes to break into their base and defeat them. We even have one of them on our side. Tilda, show us the base.
It is constructed atop the ruins of an ancient military facility on an island to the southwest. I can get us inside. To this location. Undetected.
How exactly?
You'll know when you need to. Once inside, our goal will be this structure. The launch tower. Gaia and Beta are being held at the top. But along the way, we will face overwhelming resistance. Most importantly from Gerard, Eric, and the others. But also...
Once I take away their shields, we should be able to deal with them. But it will be easier to deploy the device if someone else is carrying it. I'll need a strong back.
Carry stuff? Yeah, I can do that.
Even if your device works, there will still be Spectre drones, scores of them.
If only we had an army to fight them.
I've got that under control. You'll know when you need to. All right. We'll meet up again just before we go in. Where's the best place to rendezvous?
On the coast, just across from the island. Once there, I'll show you the way.
Okay. I'll let you know when I arrive at the rendezvous point. And then you can join me. In the meantime, do whatever you need to prepare. Understood? You two? A minute?
I miss Neil though. Came across Neil in Forbidden West. No. No, you don't really. I haven't seen him, at least. Maybe he's somewhere hidden, but...
Tilda helped me get in touch with Beta, and she told me something important. There's an installation inside the base. It's called a regulator. Here. Once we're inside, I need you two to split off from everyone else and destroy it. So you'll have to bring explosives. This will help stop the drones. Everything. depends on it. Are you with me? After that, I want you to find a way to infiltrate the Zenith network.
How?
Go over all the data that Beta left behind. She knew how to do it, I'm sure of that.
All right. But why? What am I trying to do?
Find information about the Zeniths. Anything Tilda's not telling us. Silence is right about one thing. There's no way we can take her on her word.
I'll do my best.
Keep her safe, okay?
On my life.
I really like the new characters, though, I gotta say. They did a great job with kind of putting characters in that you really feel for and you really like.
Okay. Almost time to go after Beta and Gaia. Might be good to check up on everyone first.
Yeah, let's talk to absolutely everyone.
I was thinking we could spar for a bit. When you have the
I know what you mean, yeah.
Oh,
So, you return.
Can we maybe not talk to Silence first, but talk to everyone else first? I don't know. I don't know if Silence kind of triggers the mission.
Aloy,
Let's see.
do you have a
Hello.
moment?
You nervous?
I'd be lying if I said I'm not slightly apprehensive.
The plan will work if we all focus on our assignments.
Right. Oh, and I wanted to give you this for helping me get the data on Leviathan. I didn't really know what to give you, so I asked Zoe what you might like.
Thanks, Alva.
Oh,
I'll put
cute.
it to good use. I hope our new guests have been behaving.
This Silence, he's the one who built the weapon that can take down Zenith shields?
He is. Though I wouldn't expect him to answer any questions about it. He refuses to dole out his secrets to us lesser mortals.
Oh.
You know that special part of us that makes us warm, kind, welcoming?
Our spirit?
Yeah. He was born without that.
Yes.
How are you holding up?
Varl's loss is heavy on everyone's
No.
mind. I didn't know him well, but I can see how much he meant to the others. Zoe and Aaron seem to have taken to it the hardest, but I don't quite know what to say to them.
They need time to sort through it.
And what about you? Will time heal your wounds?
I don't know. I try not to think about it. Have you looked through the data we recovered on Leviathan?
There is much to sort through still, but I believe we'll be able to get it operational and turn back the floods. And I've given more thought to everything we've uncovered about the ancestors. The Overseers would have us believe they were infallible paragons. But Pharaoh wasn't. Not even close. His greed led to machines that devoured the world. The archive of the Old One's knowledge destroyed, just to erase his mistakes. So, when we learned that Eileen had a hand in covering up hundreds of deaths, I started to think they were all the same. Selfish, egotistical, cruel. But, in the end, it's not that simple. The truth isn't a straight line of ink on a crisp scroll. It's a splatter, smudged, and faded on stained parchment. I wish more Quen could see that, instead of looking the other way, or twisting the truth to serve their own schemes.
I doubt Bohai would agree with you.
No, nor the rest of the Board of Overseers. As Eileen said, it's easier to believe the lie is truth, but it's worth fighting for. And this diviner, at least, won't settle for anything less. For that, I thank you, Aloy.
I love Alva.
I imagine you don't know anyone here that well yet, but they're a good group.
It's funny because one of your friends is, well, another you. Not that you are the same person at all. I mean, you are, as in, you're both genetically Elizabeth Sobek, but even so, you're different.
We grew up very differently. But sometimes different is good.
Yes, of course.
I don't know if we want to keep talking about like the random stuffs, because it's a bit repetitive. So I might just kind of focus on like story-based stuff. I don't know how to say this, but it's like whenever we kind of ask the same questions, how do you feel about this person? How do you feel about this person? What are you currently doing? You know, it's always kind of the same. Of course, we can like talk about everything, but it's a lot.
Back at the greenhouse, you spoke of knowledge forbidden to your people.
Diviners are meant to seek out the truth in the legacy, and many Imperials sponsor them in the hopes they'll find something the Empire can put to use, thus gaining favor with the Emperor. But the Board of Overseers claims certain truths are detrimental to the stability of the Empire, like discovering one of our revered ancestors ended the world. That is why Diviners are only allowed to access segments of the legacy. Only Overseers can view it all. It ensures that any heretical data can be contained and retrieved before it can spread.
What happens to Diviners who break the rules?
I never had the courage to ask.
You said you owed me an explanation for what happened in Thebes. I'm listening.
Right. I'll start at the beginning with the CO. He was an Imperial, the Emperor's nephew, in fact. As such, he sponsored many Diviners to search the legacy for anything that might help the tribe, and himself. He took a special interest in anything related to Ted Farrow, whom we consider the greatest of the ancestors.
Ted Farrow, revered ancestor. That's tough to take.
I know better now, of course. Anyway, the Diviners discovered that Farrow spent a great deal of time in San Francisco. In fact, many of the most important ancestors did. So the Emperor's nephew convinced him that an expedition across the ocean might solve our most pressing problems. If only we could find the right data in this fabled city. Perhaps we could roll back the floods and storms that threatened our people. The Emperor declared that all the tribe's resources be poured into this endeavor. Dozens of ships were built, scouting missions were dispatched, and the Emperor's nephew was named CO, one who wields the legacy for the good of the Empire. The living embodiment of Ted Farrow, a renewer. It may seem strange now, but for a time, he carried all of our hopes. We really believed he would save us. We had no idea just how perilous the journey would be.
CEO.
You said the expedition across the sea was more dangerous than you thought it would be. What happened?
We lost most of our ships to hurricanes, and scores of soldiers perished to hunger and disease. And that was before we even hit the coast. Once we landed, machines ripped our patrols apart, and we struggled to replenish our rations. There were bright spots, to be sure. We found Thebes and the greenhouse, but nothing improved the CO's mood as his dreams of saving the tribe were slowly dashed. He became more and more obsessed with Thebes and what lay behind its door, and more convinced that the title of CO was no mere honorific. You heard him, spouting nonsense about Pharaoh's essence and some kind of becoming. We knew these weren't the words of a sane man, but he was quick to put any who spoke out in front of a firing squad.
What a great guy.
The Quen are wrong about many things when it comes to the legacy. I can see that now. But what the CO became was a complete perversion of what principled diviners stand for. The pursuit of truth. I'm sorry you had to endure his madness. I'm just glad it's over. For everyone.
So, Bohai, your overseer. Will he run things better than CO?
He won't execute people on a whim, if that's what you mean. but he's hardly a paragon of integrity. I can't tell you how many times he took credit for data in the legacy that I uncovered. The best thing I can say about him is that he can be trusted to always do what's best for him.
Yep, sounds about right. The ancestors, is that what your people call the old ones?
Yes and no. The ancestors are the greatest of the old ones. Those whose legacy taught us agriculture, medicine, warfare, leadership, and patronage of the science and arts.
The CO called Elizabeth Sobek an assistant. What's that about?
Right. Well, any old one who has made minor contributions or worked extensively under one of the ancestors is called an assistant. That's how we thought of Sobek, until we met you. Our limited access to data past the late 2040s has obviously misinformed our view of the past.
Yeah, I mean, she was so much more than just an assistant.
You mentioned the reason you came here was to help your family. Your sister...
Her name is Alika. Our parents are commoners. Peasants, really. When I passed the divination exams, they were so proud. It brought honor to our family and increased rations. Only Alika begged me not to leave for the research academy.
Why? What happens there?
Alika knew that once you enter, you're not allowed to leave or see anyone, not even your family. Unless you can get special permission and an escort by an overseer.
That sounds harsh.
Like the focuses we keep, diviners are few in number, and the Empire is, well, fearful that outsiders will try to steal our knowledge. Last time I was allowed to see my family was just before our voyage here. Because of my position, I was able to get them refuge from the floods within the capital. But if our crops don't recover soon, they'll starve to death along with everyone else.
I promise I'll do my best to make sure it doesn't come to that. I need to get going.
I'll be at the rendezvous point. May truth lead us to victory.
Yeah, we hadn't really talked to her that much before, so... But yeah, I don't think I need to talk to her about the Zenith and everything. That's fine. We'll find out enough. Just playing the game.
Aloy, we're ready to meet you at the rendezvous point whenever you call.
Fighting the Zenith isn't going to be easy.
Nothing you do ever is. At least, now you don't have to do it alone.
Thanks. Have you talked to any of our new friends?
Erend and I tried speaking to Silence, but apparently our tribal prattle is unnecessary.
Charming, isn't he?
He really is.
How's Erend doing?
For a moment there, he thought he'd lost both you and Varl. But he never truly succumbed to despair. Guess that Oseram's stubbornness comes in handy sometimes.
Thoughts on our new Zenith acquaintance?
I'd say she smells like death, but even death smells of something. She's more like a cold piece of metal, bent on repelling all semblance of life.
She's definitely different. Everyone here, training, working together. If it weren't for Varl, none of it would have happened.
You know, there was this one night, right before Varl left with you to go to Gemini. He realized I was having trouble sleeping. I was nervous about the mission. To be honest, I think we both were. So, he asked me to join him in Gaia's dome. He brought up this hologram of Earth that you two found back in the Zenith launch facility. We sat there, just looking at it. I thought about how Plainsong was just a speck on that great sphere. How every corner of it must be teeming with life. And any fears I had about our mission were gone. I miss him terribly.
We all do. But of course she has like more of a personal experience with him. So sad though. Also, we don't know what, like, Sona was still alive in the first part, right? So I think so, at least. Does she know that her son died?
You and Aaron seem to be on better terms now.
He may have terrible taste in music, but he did apologize for mocking my tribe. And that ale he keeps raving about isn't half bad. I still plan on beating that stubborn face of his to break our sparring stalemate.
Try not to hurt him too bad. I should go. I'll let you know when I'm ready to head to the base.
Before you do, there is one favor I would ask of you.
What is it?
You placed this focus in my care, and gave me the highest calling an Utaru has ever known. If I should fall in battle, I'd like you to be the one to bury my seed pouch. For the both of us.
So,
make sure you stay alive to do so.
let's just try to all come back home.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
You won't die. No, I will not allow this.
Aloy, aren't we meeting at the beach near the Zenith base?
We are. I just wanted to check in on everyone first. We're finally doing this.
Never thought I'd be off on a mission to take down a bunch of immortals from the stars. I can hear the drinking songs already. Oh, earlier you mentioned something about Tenakth rebels and the Oseram, but we never really talked about it. I'm just saying, if you want to discuss it, you let me know.
Did you find anything out about the Sons of Prometheus?
Yeah, my contacts are looking into it, but nothing yet. Plus, I have the Vanguard checking Chain Scrape and Barren Light, in case these guys are moving any supplies through there. But if they are, I'll bet they're being careful about it.
Yeah. And they have focuses too. Makes it easier for them to evade guards and patrols.
Hold on. Way back when we first met, you came looking for me in Meridian because you detected Olin's focus with yours, right? So does that mean that if I go back to the Daunt with this...
You could scan for other focuses.
And if an Oseram is wearing one of these, they'd have to be a part of that Prometheus group.
That's not a bad idea.
Yeah, I've been known to have those once in a while.
Just let me know if you find anything.
You got it.
I don't think that's gonna happen anytime soon because we're about to go into like final battle, but it's okay.
You should know. Silence is involved with the Sons of Prometheus. He's the one who gave them the override tech to begin with.
Why doesn't that surprise me? That's probably all part of some master plan, huh?
At least we know we're good at wrecking those.
Damn straight.
Let's play Strike.
Doesn't look like any of our guests are making trouble.
Yet. So, Katalo tells me you flew. Well, that's new. I've been busting my balls trying to learn to read. You're out there having all the fun.
Don't worry. You'll be getting all the fun you can handle soon. With the Zeniths.
Looking forward to it.
Varl made the right call. You know, bringing you here.
Thanks. Yeah, Varl. You know, I never knew he had a sister. I found out a few days before you guys went to Gemini. I was, well, to be honest, I was terrified I'd screw up the mission somehow. So he sat me down for a drink, Just one, mind you. And we talked about family. Vala, Ursa, loss and revenge. How you helped us.
You know, we never did get that drink you promised back in the Embrace. And you never told me exactly how your sister escaped the Mad Sun King.
I guess we never got round to it. World ending and all. No time like the present, though. If you're up for it.
Should we have a drink? Yes.
You think it's time for us to finally have that drink?
Yeah. I mean, yeah, of course. Oh.
Well, we need something to drink, no?
So, how did Ursa escape Mad
Oh, of
Sun
course.
King Duran's palace?
Yes.
Well, first she had to survive the Sun Ring. See, during the war, the Karja threw a prisoner a day in there. And, you know, for what? To die as sacrifices, fighting machines in a pit. Thinking somehow that was gonna appease all the other deranged machines in the world? Ha!
And when it was Ursa's turn, the Karja thought she'd go down if they threw a big machine at her.
Oh, but she didn't.
And she defeated all of them. Even got some of Duran's kestrels for good measure. And the Mad Sun King was impressed, I guess. Thought it'd be funny to have her run around his palace as a servant. He enjoyed humiliating her that way.
I remember you telling me something about that. That's how she met Avad. He helped her escape.
Yeah, but what no Karja scroll will ever tell you is how the young prince snuck Ursa out of the palace. He knew their best chance was to get Ursa to blend in, so he got her everything she needed to disguise herself as a Karja noblewoman. Yeah, perfumes, veils, and all.
I get the feeling she wasn't too happy with that.
Oh man, Ursa would have rather fought her way out of that palace with her bare hands than put on all of that Karja eye paint. But Avad
Understandable.
insisted it was the only way, so she agreed under one condition. Avad had to dress up as well.
She made Avad dress up like a noblewoman?
As perfumed and powdered as a babe. Ursa said he looked better like that than he ever did in a crown.
That would, definitely make for an interesting sight.
Oh, it worked like a charm, too. Not only did they make it out of the palace, they paid a traveling merchant to get Ursa to the border, and none were the wiser.
You were right. That was a story best told over a drink.
All good stories are.
See, that was nice. Now we can go.
I guess I should get going.
I'll see you at the rendezvous point, with my hammer ready.
I wouldn't have it any other way.
We have Tilda, Silence. Let's go to
There
Tilda.
you are. Well done, Aloy. Despite my reservations, you managed to secure Silence and his weapon. You're truly a shining example of Liz's fortitude.
I've been thinking about what you said at your house. How you were friends with Elizabeth. It was more than that, wasn't it?
Perceptive as ever. You're right, we were together for a time.
Okay, so... what happened?
I was an orphan. I had always been alone. By my 30s, I was starting to wonder if that was simply my fate in life. And then I met Liz. We kept running into each other at conferences. We'd have coffee. At some point, it became drinks. I thought it was just shop talk, an exchange of ideas, but then I was surprised at how much I looked forward to seeing her. Soon we were flying halfway across the world every other week just to meet up. For the first time, I didn't feel lonely. I could imagine a future where I wasn't. I think Liz felt the same way at first. She had lost her mother a few years back. I filled a void for her. I know I did. But as time passed, it seemed as though she wanted less when I wanted more. And so we ended things.
So helping me, restoring Elizabeth's dream, it's what,
A second chance, yes. I made a mistake leaving Earth while Liz stayed behind. I should have done more. So when I saw you, a woman who has carved her own remarkable path, beyond even what made Liz a phenomenon, I knew I had to help you. To do right by her.
It must be weird for her to see someone with the same face, though. No?
You said before that you're not like the other Zeniths. That you never were. But you went along with all of their plans.
Out of necessity. I'm not proud of it. But complicity became a means of survival, both when Earth was consumed and when the colony on Sirius was destroyed. I did what I had to. But I resolved to remain one step ahead of the others, to try to undo what damage I could. Hence the data channel with Beta. The secret passage into their base and the little trick I pulled to save you.
Why did you make the data channel look like your house?
I built that house as a shelter to weather any storm. A safe place, not just for me, but for the art stored in its depths. Cultural artifacts of incalculable value. Truly, some of the greatest achievements of human civilization.
And you wanted Beta to see them?
Yes. Her upbringing was so cold and technical. I thought if she could experience Vermeer and Rembrandt, it would bring something else into her life. A heritage every bit as valuable as the scientific and technical data being drummed into her. I'm sorry I had to cut off contact, but I'll never regret sharing this house with her. She needed its shelter even more than I did.
Why do you think Elizabeth pulled away?
I've wondered that for 1,000 years. She was brilliant, visionary. She cared so deeply for the world, for the betterment of humanity. But it also felt like she kept everyone at arm's length, including me. She never wanted to share her burdens. I think, in the end, she had a core that she never let anyone be part of. Sometimes I wonder if anyone really knew her.
I found a recording of you and Elizabeth back in the proving lab after Farzineth's attempt to steal Gaia.
Yes. A most unpleasant conversation.
She said something after the call. I think she regretted how things ended between you.
Did she? All this time, thank you for telling me. I've always hated that those were the last words we ever said to each other. And that her last impression of me was as a functionary of Far Zenith, not who I truly am.
What else can we expect to find in the Zenith base?
As I mentioned in the briefing, our goal will be the command center. That's where Beta and Gaia are being held. There are also printing facilities where the others have been amassing the natural resources they've stripped from the region.
What for?
First for use in the base's infrastructure, and then to fabricate more Spectre drones, a small army of them.
When I was out in the wilds, I saw a shuttle take off from the island, heading for space.
It was likely ferrying materials to and from our ship in orbit. After hundreds of years luxuriating in our digital comforts, the ship was barely space-worthy when we made our escape. Disaster can strike at any moment. We've learned our lesson.
Have you figured out how Silence's weapon works?
No, and he's been very careful not to allow me near it. I'll admit it bothers me, but regardless of how it functions, I am confident it will deactivate the other shields en masse.
How many of them are in the base?
10, including Eric and Gerard. Only a handful of us made it to our ship when our colony collapsed.
Ludo, how's it going? Yeah, I'm gonna try to finish at least the main story today. We'll see how it goes. Oh god. So many.
So, Eric. Was he always a bloodthirsty psychopath?
I believe he got worse over time. On Earth, he was the founder of a profitable private military company. A band of cutthroats, in other words. Even as governments abandoned human combatants in favor of automated warfare. He found success with clientele that required a more personal touch. There were also rumors that he personally hunted and killed his targets. On occasion, all for the thrill of it. But on Sirius, he retreated to virtual reality simulations. In them, he could go on rampages as violent as he pleased, though I suspect with diminishing satisfaction.
What can you tell me about Gerard?
He was the head of the world's largest financial conglomerate, and as such had dealings with almost every major corporation. It made him one of the wealthiest people on Earth, and certainly the wealthiest among Far Zenith.
What does one person do with that much money?
Buy more power, more influence. Gerard's always believed himself to be a refined patrician, able to maintain control with a polished smile. But beneath that exterior is a cold and calculating operator. It was his decision to restrict Beta's upbringing to her digital educators, the avatars of the Apollo database, while we were painted as her benefactors.
Well, we'll deal with him soon enough. And the others.
I would very much like to see his face when he realizes we've beaten him.
When I was in the ruins of Vegas, I found data on a man named Stanley Chen. I think he was a Zenith.
Stanley, ever the optimist. He was one of the good ones. When we established our colony, he built an exact replica of Las Vegas in virtual reality. Lights, shows, gambling, every detail perfectly recreated. And while others cloistered themselves in their own fantasies, he flung his doors wide to everyone.
The way you're talking about him, I'm guessing he didn't make it back to Earth?
No, he perished when our colony was destroyed. He would have been thrilled to discover that part of his beloved city survived.
When Beta escaped and hid in an ancient research facility, I saw another one of the Zeniths, Verbena. Who was she?
A dull star amidst a sea of brighter constellations. Unlike most of Far Zenith's members who amassed their wealth through shrewd business deals and technological achievements, Verbena inherited her billions. Her father had achieved great success in the luxury holotourism industry. At age 24, she became the world's most eligible bachelorette, branding herself a life designer. Someone who leverages their fame to influence the choice of others.
What, like a cult?
In a way, yes.
Well, she must have done something right to have survived this long.
She was her own brand of ruthless. That much is true. But even rats can cling to a vessel for escape.
Like a cult, yes.
Okay, so I've had run-ins with a handful of Zeniths. What about the rest?
An array of the wealthiest people on Earth. Titans of their industries.
And let me guess. All selfish and ruthless to the core?
Most, but not all. There were a few with whom I got along. Annika Murjani, for instance, was always delightful. She founded the HoloNet's most successful dance channel and was herself mesmerizing to watch. And I had fascinating discussions with Song Jiao about her work in cellular biology. Our immortality treatments are due in part to her achievements. But then there were others like Devin Miller, the CEO of a fast food printing corporation. His only real preoccupations were perfecting his golf swing and taking self-hollows. When I think about all of us, we really should have accomplished more. We had eternity.
Okay. I'll let you know when it's time.
I'll be here until then. And thank you, Aloy, for giving me this chance. My past has always been a struggle. More than once I've lost everything. But when I look to the future, I see Liz's dream fulfilled. A universe of new possibilities.
Maybe we can make it happen.
We will. I won't let anything get in the way. I promise you that.
Well, that was certainly interesting. I had no idea she was dating Elizabeth at some point. And to find out about the others too.
Remember,
Definitely interesting.
we need to get Sylens' weapon to the Zenith base intact if we want to take their shields down.
Okay,
I'll be gentle with it. I promise.
let's see.
Good.
We have Silence, we have Kotalo.
Ignore the rebel holdouts Regala left
What's
behind.
this?
I see you've got your new arm ready to go.
Yes,
Oh, the arm.
it still feels strange. I've gotten used to the absence, but no matter. I'm sure I will need it before the attack on the Zenith base is through.
Haven't seen you since the battle at the Grove. How are you holding up?
I saw you fly on the wings of the Ten, and paralyze Regala's army with lightning. I would say that I am inspired.
Thank you, I guess.
It is I who should be thanking you. All that remains is to follow you to the end. Whatever that will be.
We're lucky to have you on our side. I bet people are curious about that new arm of yours.
None more than our Quen ally, I assure you. She couldn't wait to take it apart and figure out how it works. I gave her the data I used to build the thing, hoping that would satisfy her curiosity instead.
Good luck with that. Your people keep mentioning the wings of the Ten. What exactly does it mean?
The visions tell us that the Ten flew on great metal machines with wings, and leapt into battle from the sky. For us, to imitate this feat is the ultimate expression of martial prowess. It is why the challengers leap into the arena during the Kulrut. And now, you have done it. Like the deeds of the Ten themselves, it will never be forgotten. So, tell me, how did it feel?
I won't lie. Pretty good.
I can only imagine.
Have you spoken with Erend at all?
I've had little chance to. I did see him bring some ale from out east.
That stuff's as bitter as salve-brush.
You get used to it, eventually. In fact, I wouldn't mind a drink myself.
I'm sure Erend wouldn't mind sharing.
Yes. Go have a drink with Erend.
Things will get ugly once the
Why not?
Zeniths realize we're in their base. You'll need every trick you've ever learned.
I would have it no other way. Many soldiers died in the old world to make sure we stood here today. We will endure on their behalf. Though, I am curious how you intend to defeat the Zenith's defenses without an army of our own.
Leave that to me. Just make sure you're ready to fight.
As you say. You have more than earned my trust.
Did you meet Tilda?
There is something about her that doesn't seem natural. I wouldn't be surprised if my sword went through her and she didn't bleed at all.
Honestly, with her, nothing would surprise me. What do Tenakth do to relax? You know, to take a break from training?
We play strike. Your Oseram friend, Erend, is surprisingly good at it, although he has yet to beat me. It helps one think strategically, hones the mind for tactics.
Somehow that still sounds like training. Have you spoken with Alva?
The Quen is peculiar. Nothing like a Tenakth. Her mind is sharp, that much is certain. But it's hard to imagine her surviving in the wilds.
Trust me, she's tougher than she looks.
I will take your word for it.
Apart from when we have to climb like really high towers, then she's a bit scared.
Must be strange, seeing everything through a focus now.
I can see machines like never before. Their strengths and weaknesses simply reveal themselves to me. To think that such a tiny object might be the most powerful weapon I've ever possessed.
I'll see you soon then.
It will be my honor.
So I think we only have silence left, maybe. Hello.
Aloy. Bravo. You managed to sway a Zenith to your side. Care to explain?
Not a chance. I thought you said the weapon was ready.
There's always room to optimize. But that's not why you're here. I assume you want to comprehend my undertakings. So, ask away.
Since when were you so forthcoming?
Since you turned this into a waiting game. And as it seems you have found modest success, perhaps I'm willing to be generous.
We have like no chance to take photos of silence, usually. So let me just be quick about it. Yes. I also haven't really taken any photos of like Tilda or Alva. But it's okay.
Okay, so your big plan, everything you've been manipulating
Silence
for the
is so
last few
cool
months.
though, even though he's an
Let me
asshole.
see if I got this straight. You learned about the Zeniths from Hades when you interrogated it. Then you came up with a plan to defeat them by using a Tenakth army and that weapon. And to get the Tenakth to fight for you, or rather the Sons of Prometheus, armed Regala's rebels with override tech.
Did you have an actual question, or are you still playing catch-up?
So all this time, even before I found the coordinates at the Spire, you were out here scheming. Why couldn't you just tell me?
When I learned of the Zenith's return to Earth, I laid out my plans. I knew I would one day require an army of overzealous Tenakth to assault the Zenith base. The casualties would be extreme. And I knew you would never allow such a sacrifice, no matter how necessary. Thus, I devised a means to remove your interference from the equation. At the Hades Proving Lab.
Why create the Sons of Prometheus? You didn't need a bunch of Oseram tinkerers to make override tech.
They were a necessary safeguard. My time serving Hades in the Eclipse demonstrated the risks of getting directly involved. Through the Sons of Prometheus, I could execute my plans, all while remaining anonymous.
You wanted me to surrender to the Zenith at the Hades Proving Lab. They almost killed me.
Based on everything I knew about them, I concluded they would find you a useful asset, thereby keeping you out of harm's way and, more importantly, out of my way.
So you really didn't know they had their own clone of Elizabeth?
No. Unfortunately, there was no way I could have known that particular detail.
Detail? Well, I guess if it wasn't for that, we wouldn't be here today. Tell me about the weapon. How does it work?
I've upgraded the delivery system. It now emits a wave-like effect covering a significant distance.
That doesn't fully answer my question.
No, but I'd be a fool to reveal its inner workings. After all, why did you withhold your plan for dealing with the Zenith drones? Yes, even you can appreciate the value of secrecy when warranted. Suffice it to say that the weapon will work. The intricacies of how is knowledge that is mine alone.
Why help Regala
I mean,
take
fair
over?
enough, but also...
If you wanted an army, you could have just gone to Hikaru.
Before Regala's rebellion, Hikaru was only concerned with battling machines and fostering friendships with the Karja. Even if I gained his ear, he would never agree to send his forces to battle a threat he couldn't understand.
So helping
Also,
a
what I mean is,
bloodthirsty exile was easier.
what happens if he
Yes,
dies and no one
exceedingly
has that knowledge
so.
anymore, you know?
All
It's never a
Regala
good idea to
craved
just
was
have one
war
person with
against
knowledge.
the Karja and anyone who threatens the Tanakht. She would have led the tribe into battle without question, which was precisely what I needed.
All right, Silence. I think I've talked to you long enough. I'll let you... And...
Sorry, I need to
I
actually
wonder if for someone
wanted to
well,
select the
Yeah.
other... Yes.
survive. I'd hoped you...
Do-
What?
Oh,
Okay.
Something else?
while I was out there, I had a couple run-ins with the Quen.
Sorry.
The tribe from across the ocean. And?
Their entire tribe was shaped around the discovery of focuses. One of them, Alva, even joined me here. Don't you want to know more about them?
No. They stumbled upon the greatest technological artifact from the ancient world, and what did they do with it? They shrouded the knowledge they unearthed in mysticism and taboo, creating a pantheon out of corporate shills.
Yes, well, it also led them to Thebes.
Did it now?
Yes.
So those run-ins with the Quen I mentioned. On one of them I teamed up with their expedition to search Thebes. We found Pharaoh at the end.
You must have needed Omega clearance. So, what was it like?
Worse than you can imagine.
He single-handedly wiped out collective human knowledge. I'm sure it was still less than he deserved.
Let me guess. You would have scraped him into a jar so you could prod his brain, like what you did with Hades.
For a start.
Okay, now we can go.
I'll be going.
As you wish.
Now we kind of skipped through an entire... Yeah, it's okay. Skip through an entire thing there. It happens.
Oh,
Well,
before I forget,
unlucky.
I watered those plants for you.
Okay, so we talked to everyone. We got the optional thing out of the way. So we learned some interesting stuff, for sure. I think now we can go. If I find the exit.
It's starting to rain.
Are you sure it's starting to rain and not to snow? I'm just curious. I think I already did that mission where there was a tremor tusk and like a thunderjaw here and killed them.
There. Rendezvous point. I should take care of everything I can before calling in the others to attack the Zenith base.
prepared somewhat.
Okay, everyone. I'm at the rendezvous point. It's time to rescue Beta and Gaia.
Understood, Aloy. We're on our way.
Let's do this.
Aloy,
Where are the others?
not far behind.
Egghead here couldn't stand traveling with the pack.
Are we all here? Then let's begin.
Egghead, yeah. Also, Tilda just flying in casually.
A tunnel.
An ancient escape route from the ruins on the island. When I realized it ran all the way across the water, I thought it might prove useful to come and go undetected. So I concealed it from the others.
Very,
Shall we?
very practical.
I wish there was a
BRB.
less
Alright.
pungent way to get
No worries.
way inside the base.
Enjoy your dinner or food in general.
Agreed.
There's the launch tower. That plane offers a little cover, so the only viable path is through there. There will be specters guarding it, and many more can be deployed from those hangars.
All right. Alva, Catalo, get to it.
Where are they going?
Somewhere important. Erend, you're with me. You guys, take the high ground in case we need covering fire.
Tactically sound, I suppose. What will she do?
There's a sensor node nearby. If I hack into it, I should be able to scramble the network and keep you undetected. But not for long.
Then we should proceed.
One more thing. Open up the channel to Beta. Audio only.
Aloy,
We're here, and we're coming for you. You know what to do, right?
as long as you hold up your end.
We will. See you soon.
Be careful.
Let's go.
Tilda has some awesome abilities, honestly.
Get to the launch
Very
tower as
useful
quickly
stuff.
as possible. I'll do my best to conceal our intrusion.
Quickly as possible means get every loot on the way, right?
Beware, Aloy. Spectres ahead.
Company. Follow my lead.
That's what
My
I do.
machine's resistant to purge water.
Maybe I should get my plasma weapon. Just in case. Of course, loot first. Yes, be as quickly as possible, but also loot everything, right? Yes. That's how it works.
Anytime you're ready.
It's here when you want it.
This'll help. Hit the weak spot. Let's collect that flute later. Boom!
Let's go errand.
I'm coming for you next. Aloy, you need this. Plasma. Hit it with plasma.
I don't think the other Spectre has like noticed us yet, even though it keeps running.
Well, I'll just live long, kill your enemies. Hit it again.
Ow.
Who's next? I think we got him.
I think you're right.
Find anything?
Yeah.
Oh, that's just a cannon. Wasn't there like a gold part somewhere? Definitely saw like a gold part flying. As soon as possible is not right now. Exactly. As soon as possible means just loot everything and then go. Oh, there it is. I don't know what that is, so I'm just gonna take it.
We should move on.
Maybe. Don't tell me what to do.
What's in this backpack, metal bricks?
Aloy, Alva and I are closing in on the regulator.
Keep me posted.
Can Aaron follow me here?
In here.
Don't
I
worry.
guess so.
I'll protect you.
I'll protect you.
I wish I had a glider. I guess I'll find another way across. Can we please leave the cave now?
No.
I'm not really built for climbing.
Sorry, Erend.
Oh, that's where we came from. Okay. I see. I thought it was something else. It's fine. It's a bit confusing in here.
There's a lot of dead machines on this island.
We killed a great many when we landed here. Their salvage may prove useful to you now.
Another Spectre.
Sneak or fight? You choose.
Both? Sneak and fight? Maybe?
I grab it if you need it. Here we go. Aloy, can you hit this thing with acid? That's the quick way to take it down. Take this and take him down. Boom!
Thanks for the assist.
That was a decent shot, I guess.
Better than any Oseram.
Any good loot?
A little.
Okay, so Tilla basically said that they killed all the machines and now I can use the loot. So I'm just gonna do that. She basically gave us the go-ahead to loot everything. I don't think I can get over there though. Maybe we're supposed to go over there later. We'll see. Lost Bellow back.
Come on, Aloy, let's go.
Where's the frost bellow back? Oh, it's... Wait. Why can't I go up there? I don't think it matters. It's just loot. It's fine.
Tired yet?
Yep.
Tired it? Yep.
Yeah! Clear those weeds.
We're through. Could try using acid ammo.
We can take this one, Aloy! Keep moving!
That's the weak spot.
No, I'm gonna help.
That Stormbird carcass should get us over the gap.
I hate Stormbirds. But I guess, yeah, dead ones handy enough.
I can't get the loot though. That sucks.
Hey, you remember the good old days when our only worry was whether Meridian would be destroyed?
Yes, the good old days.
You know, instead of the whole world?
Oh yeah. Good times.
Good times. Good times when only Meridian was supposed to be destroyed, no?
Ugh. More specters. I'll attack when you do. Hey, just here. Oh, they felt that one. Use acid. Yeah. Let's smash these machines. Ah, these soft wells are in for it now. And again. Oh. Get clear of the blast.
Okay, better.
At all times. Sometimes Aloy and I say the same thing like right after each other. It's kind of funny.
Are you still going? Oh! I heard that crunch from here. And now's a good time to hit it with plasma.
I think that's all of them.
Oh, I wanted that.
At least. Let's push on.
What do you get?
Just some parts.
Okay, so just craft some ammo. So we're prepared. I like being very prepared. There we go. That's where it came from, right? Yeah.
Here, up this rock.
What's a thunderjaw? Always use some good scrap. I think we got everything here. Yeah, that's just a specter. That's a weapon we don't need. We good.
Well, let's not wait around, okay?
Let's not
We're
wait
gonna have
around.
to climb around this corner.
Well, I'll try not to complain.
I can see the way forward. Keep moving.
Going as fast as we can. You all
Going
right?
as fast as we can.
Sort of.
Or not. Or not really, to be honest.
Looks like the others have things under control.
How many specters?
More than we want to fight at once, that's for sure.
Plasma! Hit it! Oh. Yeah, that's gonna blow. And they went boom! Pick it up. Need it? Ah! Ah, they thought that got me that time. But I can keep this going. I'm waiting for you! Got it quick, Pop. Got it.
Come on, up the slab.
Aloy, Alma and I are in position.
Do it. Blow the regulator.
A moment while I ignite the charges.
Fire won't do much.
They're shooting it with fire, and she just said fire won't do much.
shoot like a Notaru, Aloy!
Do I? Okay, that wasn't a good shot. It's fine. We're not supposed to go there anyways. Ja, genau.
Alpha and Catalo did their job. Now it's Beta's turn.
Aloy? I think we're in trouble.
Whatever you plan to do to stop those specters, you better do it now.
I'm not doing anything. Beta will. She just needs a little time.
Time that we don't have.
Come on, Beta, come on, come on, come on.
What is that?
Machine army?
Our army.
I think you got their attention.
Just some slaughter spines. Damn.
Very clever. You had Beta inject Hephaestus into the base's printer matrix.
Which is faster and more powerful than any cauldron.
And now it can crank out machines to its heart's content.
Thunder jaws.
Come on. Let's get to the launch tower before this whole place becomes a war zone.
It already did become a war zone.
Your maneuver, as clever as it is, means that Hephaestus has escaped containment. It will no doubt flee back to the Cauldron network.
We grabbed it once, we'll get it again.
Or find a way to replicate its functionality, perhaps. The Apollo database.
Aloy, in case we don't make it, I just have one regret.
What is it?
That we had to do all this climbing.
I just have one regret, that we had to do all this climbing.
That big rock might give us a bridge to get up and through.
Gotcha.
Machine's resistant to shock.
Let me just help a little bit.
Well, I'll just leave it here then. It's not beer, but it'll do.
Better.
I guess not all the specters are fighting our machines.
Ah, that'd have made it nice and easy.
I feel like sometimes climbing is a little weird, yeah. The movements and everything, they're definitely a bit awkward looking sometimes. Yeah, and also Aloy doesn't move, that's true. I mean, the animations are not perfect, but they're pretty good. Like, I'm still happy with it.
It's gonna explode. Zoe and Baldy are fighting another Spectre up there.
I think they can handle it.
Give me your best. I guess we're not going for stealthy. Aloy, can you hit this thing with acid?
Generally it's working, yeah, exactly.
It's gonna explode. Now we're talking.
Sometimes I get stuck on like things on the ground. Nope. Ow. It's almost down though. Look, come on.
Come on, let's cross over.
Easy.
Use acid. Corrode.
Oh, hello. I'm just getting things dropped on me. Apparently. Thank you. Whoever dropped something. Yeah, they like throw ammo at you mid-fight sometimes, and I don't never ever pick it up until like after the fight because I don't really need it. But it's kind of funny if things just get thrown at you. Pops in your stream, yeah. I think we're as prepared as we can be. And maybe make a few more arrows. With that.
Assuming we head to the tower.
I guess we could just go up here.
This way.
Big jump. To the right, I think.
I'm too busy with the fight to check where they throw the ammo, yeah. And then afterwards I'm like, oh, there's ammo everywhere. I mean, at least I don't have to build everything after that. That's cool looking too. Sorry, I'm just... we have no time, yes.
You can get to the launch tower through the hangar up ahead. I'm heading over to join you now.
The hangar's in bad shape, but I can see the way in. Hurry, Aloy!
I'm hurrying. I'm picking up things as fast as I can. That's hurrying, right?
Another one? Yeah, that's gonna blow. And now's a good time to hit it with plasma. Here we go. Live long, feel your energy. And they went boom! Hey, you wanna fight the Vanguard? And this thing needs melting down. Aloy! Ammo!
Good work, everyone. Let's go.
Like ammo. I heard that, but yeah. I don't know. Oh, silence is here now. Okay, I see.
This way.
So.
Whoa. Look at all this Zenith space stuff.
Space stuff. Yes. Look at it. What the heck? That's huge. It's like a launch station. Crazy. Oh, this is insane. Wow.
Yeah, this place is gonna come down around our ears.
All the more reason for speed.
Says the guy who doesn't have to carry much.
Yes, reason for speed, but also I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm not gonna get here again. So, can we just, like... Can we... Just take a second. Oh dear. I'm so sorry. I apologize. I'm sorry. I mean, maybe you can go back here, but I kind of assume you can't.
No Zeniths yet. Are they hiding?
They'll come for us. No doubt.
Yeah, well, when that happens, this thing on my back better work.
Aloy, it's been intense, but Catalo got me to a network node. I'm trying to get in.
Keep at it. We're almost to the tower.
Alles ist gut. Hey Nikki, how's it going? There's so much going on.
Ah, now we know who's been causing all the fuss. Tilda's little pet.
Silence! Zenith inbound. Can we drop their shields, please?
I'm powering it up. Stay still.
This is pointless! You can't hurt us. Face it, you're worms that ooze through the cracks into our basement.
Silence?
One moment more.
But I might just spare you if you give up Tilda. I think it's safe to say she's forfeited her share of our operation. Permanently.
There.
No? Nothing? Fine. All right, people. Light 'em up! Are we supposed to be scared?
Yes, you are, actually. They just fly though.
We can't let Gerard escape. It won't take long before he preps the shuttle for launch. Then he'll be able to take Beta and Gaia into orbit and onto the Odyssey beyond our reach.
We gotta go through there?
I fail to see another option.
Then we'll carve a path. Ready?
Oh, showdown.
Get to the top and secure Gaia. I'll stop Gerard.
Wow. Oh, okay. Nikki, I'm okay. I have a bit of a headache, but that's because I slept too much. It happens sometimes.
I gotta
Please
get to the
don't
top of the tower
apologize.
and free Beta.
Yes.
Time machine filth!
Oh, Katalo.
Apologies for that. We're okay. As long as Alva hurries.
I'm almost into the network! Just do the best you can.
Please don't apologize. Just say you want to take a pic with gusto. This is your stream, your rules. True, but I also feel like I'm like in the middle of the last mission and I'm just stopping to take pictures, and that doesn't feel right, you know. But also, when do we get the chance to take this picture again? That's the thing. Yes, I'm gonna take a picture. Hey Luda, welcome back. I know it looks a bit weird, by the way, if I turn it around, but it's kind of what you have to do. To get something like this. Earth is about to end, but let me just take a picture. Exactly. Exactly. How can I get it to be like a bit more, let me see, a bit higher? Oh, that looks kind of crazy too. Yeah, especially this place, I kind of feel like you go here once and then you never come back, so even if we do like side quests and such. Yeah, it doesn't really work. I tried to fly on top of that tower, but my Sunwing couldn't fly that high. Yeah. I feel like this is the place you just go once and then it's gone. Like, you can go back to the cauldrons. I actually tried to do that. It's possible. It's just, of course, the machines are gone, so that's kind of a factor that's gone there, but you can still go back. Yeah, I know. I saw that on your stream.
Elevator. Promising.
I saw the glitch on your stream, Little.
We got some unfinished business, little girl.
We do, actually. Let me kick your ass this time. Without your stupid shield.
I don't need a shield to take you out.
Trust me, you're gonna wish you had one.
Yep.
You want this as much as I do.
Ow.
Whoa. I can't let him catch me.
You like that.
I'm taking you down!
Oh, I hate Plasma. Plasma is so dumb.
So long.
Ow. I just spammed explosive spears. I mean, that
Not
works
much
too,
without
no?
your shield, are ya?
He's moving so fast. Like, I try to throw explosive spears, but... Ow.
You're done for! I can keep going.
Plasma damage.
It's not.
Aloy, are you there? I'm on my way to help. Just need to find my way in there.
This is the end for you!
Pain, then death. You ready, little man?
Just keep getting shot at.
Down.
Explosive spears definitely
I
helped.
almost forgot what it was like to hurt.
Enjoy some hurt.
Now we're having fun, right?
Let's go, though.
You okay?
I will be. In time. Go. Rescue your sister. I'll regroup with the others and make sure they're all right.
Looks like the machine's inspectors have almost wiped each other out. What was that?
Aloy, Gerard just activated the self-destruct failsafe on the printing matrix. He's taking control of a number of systems.
Including the lift?
I'm afraid so. He's restricted its access to the top. You'll have to climb from there. I have to go. I almost have him.
No worries, we can climb.
Erend? Is everyone alright down there?
Oops.
Mostly. We're cleaning up the last few specters.
What about the Zeniths?
Dead, I think. Zoe told me you got Eric. Good work.
Yeah. Thanks. I guess only Tilda and Gerard are left then.
Aloy, you there? Listen, I got into the network, but only for a minute before I was shut out. I found a bunch of flight plans and trajectories, as if the Zeniths were planning to leave Earth.
Doesn't make any sense.
I know, but there's more. The files I found have a lot of references to something called Nemesis. Whatever it is, the Zeniths are afraid of it.
Alva?
Nemesis.
Alva! What's going on here? Maybe Beta can help me figure it out. If she's okay.
Yeah, let me just call this back down, maybe. And try again. I guess Nemesis will be a kind of hint for the next game, maybe. Just assuming that now. Don't tell me, obviously, but just assuming. Damn, still fighting down there. Like the details, even just looking down and seeing the machines still fighting with each other, even though they're pretty far away. Damn. That's so cool.
I'm almost there.
Picture of the battlefield. I don't know, it's a bit too far away. But you could take like a picture like this and be like, nice overview. Okay, time I can't change, so the light is it's a bit bright. Maybe not black and white. I mean, we can try to zoom in. But you don't really see much. It's not like a good picture motive. This looks pretty cool. This whole plant facility thing. Okay, I pressed X, I'm pretty sure.
I'm coming, Beta.
How is there a car up here or whatever that is? Maybe just... oh, it's just a tank. Okay. It looked like a car a bit. I have so many pictures though already. Ludo. I will have to find like some good ones too when we finish the game. So I can post like my highlights. I have way too many pictures. A lot of just Aloy being beautiful. We just go up here. Yeah. Oh wait, there was something down there.
the line.
Is it after we loot everything? Yes. Kinda need a better view of everything though.
Are you okay? Look, I know you've been through a lot, but you have to help me access the Zenith network. I need to see their files, anything referring to the word Nemesis. Okay. Over there. Systems are down all over the base. I should be able to take advantage of... Yes, Nemesis. Here. There's something in deep space. It's following the Zeniths to Earth.
Is it what destroyed their
Escape
planet?
vectors. Alva tried to warn me about this. The Zeniths aren't planning to stay here. It's a machine of some kind. Or a swarm of them. The energy readings are... astronomical. Aloy, I don't think a natural disaster destroyed the Zenith colony on Sirius. This thing did.
Yep.
Earth isn't a new home for them. It's a way station. They're on the run.
I see you've been busy.
And you've been lying. Nemesis, what is it?
It is us. The minds of Far Zenith. Or failed copies of them, anyway. Back on Sirius, some of my peers weren't satisfied with physical immortality. They wanted digital transcendence. A way to upload their minds into any form, organic or mechanical. Nemesis was a failed experiment to that effect. Abandoned, but never erased. An immense database of our memories, emotions, and prejudices left to fester.
And
Just
it
taking some quick
destroyed your
pictures.
colony?
We didn't realize it had gained sentience until it broke containment. It had everything it needed from our memories. Security protocols, system specs, override codes. It hacked everything before we knew what hit us. Then it took over our printing facilities, allowing it to gain any machine form it needed to wipe us out.
But why?
Imagine being trapped alone for decades with only the twisted echoes of megalomaniacs for company. It hates us for abandoning it to that prison. And now that it's free, it will do anything to destroy us, including denying us a safe harbor on Earth.
The extinction signal that woke Hades. You didn't send it. Nemesis did.
Finally, you understand. And when that failed, it launched from Sirius to finish the job itself. Which is why we must flee to a random planet circling a random star somewhere it can never find us.
With Gaia. So you can build yourself a new world.
Oh.
That's the plan. Even now. Earth is finished, Aloy. Nemesis will scour it of life to deny its creators a viable home. But Elizabeth's dream won't die. You'll come with me to the stars. And with Gaia, we'll create a new world. Together. Where that monstrosity could never find us.
What? No.
I loved Elizabeth. More than you could ever know. And I let her stay behind to die with the rest of humanity. A mistake I have regretted for 1,000 years. Now she stands before me again. Not some inferior copy, but her best possible self. So I'm not asking. You're coming with me. It may seem harsh now, but you'll forgive me in a few centuries.
You can't force me, Tilda. Your shield is gone.
I have something better. Spectre Prime, to me.
Take cover! Get to the door!
Submit, Aloy. You can't win.
I've heard that before.
Uh-oh.
Sticks and stones against...
Yes. No,
lightning.
I better scan that
I'm
thing
scared.
first. I gotta get through all that armor before I can do some damage.
Ooh, okay. Nice.
Blast off!
Plasma's gonna blow.
Oh, that did like no damage. Ow.
Execute attack pattern Sigma!
I don't see anything.
I can target its gold plating. Ha! Those gold plates are vulnerable.
Oh god. We're losing like way too much health.
I can endure. You cannot.
Oh, that thing's fast.
Take her down!
You're not taking me, Tilda!
You can't stop me, Aloy!
Are you sure about that?
Armor's off! Time to follow up!
out why you're holding back.
Oh, it's quick! I'll shut you down.
Yeah, we do want to get into that.
I have you!
Do you now?
Soon we will be all that is left of the human race.
Well, that did something.
Someone behind would kick his ass. True. Get Yuna in. Hey, Quistis.
It's over. Why couldn't you just let me choose?
Explosive spikes everything else. True. Oh. Time to take photos. I was thinking about it during the fight because, like, look at this. But also I don't want to like interrupt the fight, honestly.
She tried to take you. And she told you about Nemesis.
So you've known all along.
From Hades, yes. Along with data on how to circumvent the Zenith shields. Everything I did to create the rebel army was based on that knowledge. To reach this place, this moment.
And you couldn't just tell me?
Come now, Aloy. You're the last person to act sensibly in the face of impossible odds. When I learned of Nemesis from Hades, I saw the pieces on the board and how to play them. And in that same moment, I knew it was a game you would never play. That you would interfere and attempt to save the Tenakth. I was correct, to a point. You ruined my plans, but brought your own to fruition. The end result is the same. We're here. And now it's time for me to leave this doomed planet behind. To seize the Odyssey and the Apollo database, and begin a new chapter in my pursuit of knowledge, one with infinite possibilities. You can join me if you so desire. You've more than earned your place. Unlike Tilda, I'm extending a polite invitation.
You're going to just take off? And abandon everything? Stay. Help me fight that thing.
Perhaps Tilda didn't adequately define the threat. Nemesis can't be stopped. It destroyed a highly advanced Zenith colony in a matter of hours. What hope does this primitive tribal Earth have? If you brought Gaia, you wouldn't be abandoning life, you'd be saving a seed for a new world. Just as Elizabeth did. It's the choice she made. The sacrifice of all that is for the hope of what might be. If she were here in your place, she would board that shuttle, Aloy.
Found her.
Is she hurt?
Still on her feet.
Thank the 10.
Goodbye, Silence.
She looks okay.
She looks victorious.
As always.
Aloy.
I can hear Aloy
did
breathing
it.
from running, by the way. Pretty sure that's a bug. What a picture.
Hey, where's he going?
As far away as anyone can go.
Oh. Are you sure?
You're staying.
For a time. You people are going to need all of the help you can get.
Does anyone else need a drink?
Not if it's that ale of yours.
I'd be fine with a nap.
Excellent
Same.
idea.
I hope it's really over this time.
Well, we're kind of just beginning.
There's another battle ahead, Elizabeth.
Let me just turn on the lights real quick because it's getting really dark in my room. Just a sec. Okay.
Very different than the one you fought. It's
Welcome
not
back.
about the distant hope of creating a new world. It's about preserving the one we have. My friends have a new mission. To spread the word and ask for help. They've taken it in stride. I think it's because they've always known what I've only just started to understand. That the people of this world have the strength to to fight any battle. The ingenuity to solve any problem.
So pretty. Also very pretty. This is like one photo opportunity after the next.
The courage to overcome any obstacle. And the resilience to rise after any setback. As for me, I can't say I'm not afraid. What lies ahead will be harder than anything we've faced before.
So, are we going to Europe next time?
Put the fear aside. Because for the first time in my life, I feel like I'm not alone.
Aw. Oh, great game. This was absolutely fantastic. Next game, Horizon Nemesis. I don't think Nemesis will be a thing in the next game because, well, it destroyed the Zenith planet, so no way Aloy can beat it. Yeah, the next game has to be about Nemesis, right? Because they already teased a lot about it, so just has to be. Actually, watch the whole credits. I will too. Sure. Ah, you did it. I finished the main story. Yay. Now we only have to do, like, I don't know, 6 trophies. Then I have the platinum as well. This is like also like one photo opportunity after the other if the credits weren't there. It's a daunt. It's actually great for the photo competition they have. Pizza, thank you so much for the raid. Welcome in, everybody. Pizza delivery, hot and extra cheesy, I love that. We just finished the main story of Horizon, as you can see. How was the stream? I ended my stream with credits, but didn't necessarily finish. Okay. But yeah, this is Horizon Forbidden West, so we just did the last main quest. I still want to get the platinum though, so I will keep playing for a bit. And thanks Elderberry Waffle for the follow. Been loving this game myself. So gonna dip cause spoilers. That's okay, I totally understand. But yeah. Have a great day or great rest of your evening then. No worries. This is just the credits though. So like not too many spoilers anymore. This game is so pretty, yeah. And welcome in, SN. Welcome. This game is stunning. And I've been loving photo mode too, so I've taken a lot of photos. And I need to choose like my favorites now, I guess. It's gonna be tough. Post every single one on Twitter. I could post like for the next couple of weeks then. I'm still on the first game, okay, I see. I mean the first game is also super pretty already. Yeah, when the first game came out I played it like several times. I got the platinum, I played it until I got 100% and everything. I just enjoyed it so much. I wouldn't do that for every game. I should finish the first game. You should. You should. Story is incredible. Yeah, all of you should. It's definitely better to finish the first game before starting this one, because there's so much that gets mentioned that you won't understand otherwise. Also play the DLC, because there's some hints to the DLC as well. Sir Pugs, thank you for the follow. I'm new to gaming, so this will probably take me a while. Yeah, Horizon was like my first, I think my first like really open world game, apart from maybe, I don't know, Final Fantasy VII. If you want to count that an open world game. So it was like my first game of this sort. And I got so immersed in it and I had so much fun with it. I played it pretty much, I don't know, like a year or so after it came out. But yeah, take all your time, all the time you want. I feel like there's so many like details in the game as well that you can just look around, run around, enjoy. And it's so pretty, like I always find myself just walking really slowly and looking at the beautiful sky or whatever. It's definitely a great game for that. My first open world game is Zelda Breath of the Wild. And yeah, Breath of the Wild 2 is coming out, that's true. I don't have a Switch, so I can't really play that one. Don't want to rush into having fun exploring. That's the best, honestly, with these games. It's one thing I really love about it too, just going around exploring. I have to go, but hope to catch you some other time. Alright, thanks Sir Fox for stopping by, for the follow as well, and hope you have a great rest of your day or evening. So this is actually my last stream before I go on vacation. I should probably mention that. I will go on vacation tomorrow and then come back next Sunday. Yeah, I really needed it, honestly. I've like my last days off from work were during Christmas, so it's been a while. And I'm actually going to Italy. I'm flying to Italy, to Rome. So I'm very much looking forward to that. I've never been, so this is like a first time for me as well. But I've kind of the last couple of years I've always gone to Italy in one way or another if it was possible. Of course, with COVID it was a bit difficult. But I've seen a lot of like the Toscana area. I've been to Venice, Cinque Terre. So now I'm going to Rome. I'm actually like I'm not a huge part of me is Italian, but a small part, because my grandfather used to be was Italian when he was alive. So I do have like some Italian ancestors, but I don't speak the language or anything at all, unfortunately. And I kind of love exploring the country of my ancestors. One time when I was in Italy, we ate 11 pizzas in a week. Nice. Yeah, pizza will definitely be eaten by me as well. A lot. And pasta. I'm sure Pizza could tell you some amazing places to go. She knows it well. Of course, if you have like any recommendations, I'll take those. He told us, as you know, how to say to stay on the side of a yellow line. Yeah. Allontanarsi dalla linea gialla. I know that. I love pasta. Me too. Me too. I'm a big fan of pasta. Might actually make some tonight. Why not? I've got recommendations for him. Nice. Pizza, if you want to send me something, you can just send them to me on Discord or something if you want. I don't have like my own Discord yet. But yeah, we're both in Archie's, for example. So I should be there. You should be able to see me. Yeah, pasta is great. I love making pasta. But yeah, this game, it's been a ride. I mean, I've not completed everything yet. But I would say like 90% maybe now. So we still have a bit to go, but not too much. I will probably not finish that today. I will probably finish that when I come back. But I also have some plans for what to play next, so I want to play Jedi Fallen Order next after this one. And then I plan to start Elden Ring, which will be exciting. So I kind of held back on Elden Ring, even though it came out like 2 weeks ago now, or 3 weeks. I do have it, but I haven't started it at all. I've seen streams of it, so I'm a bit spoiled. I got a bit spoiled from it, but That's fine. I don't mind because it's not like super story heavy, so it's mostly just boss fights that you can get spoiled on. And I've forgotten like half of them already again, so it's okay. I've basically already finished all the fun things. You could still do the machine strikes and vista points, but they're kind of boring to me. Yeah, machine strike is not for me, honestly. I don't know why they implemented that, but it's not for me. As Shadi said once, it's like a machine chess basically, and I'm not a huge chess person, so. I shall keep a lurk, but I gotta feed the family. Hope you have an amazing holiday. Thank you so much, and thanks for stopping by. And yeah, I hope you have a great rest of your day or evening, SN. Hope to see you soon. Special thanks. Kojima Productions, okay. Okay, I see you. Gorilla babies. All the ones that were born in production. So many. Ragnar. There was a Ragnar in there. Nice. Aw. Yeah, I think that's what the memorial for Patrick. Munich. Oh, thank you. Thank you for this amazing game. Okay. Yeah, gorilla babies are the ones that were born during the production of it, I guess. From people that worked on the development. Let's go, Ashley. Ashley Birch is amazing. Hey Adrian, how's it going? The end. Well, the end of the main story. I still want to get the platinum, so I still have a bit more to do. And I kind of want to get the 100% in the menu as well, like in the statistics. So I have to do all the side quests and all the Nightbot. Buddies, do you have a few extra things to say post-credits? Yeah. I will definitely check in with them as well. I haven't finished all the side quests and all the errands. And I think I have like 6 trophies or so left for the platinum. So there's definitely stuff left to do. And I will do it.
Dreams I never left. I had courage like the beast. My eyes, they never fled. My arms would always reach. You hardened with your words.
We return to the Vegas, guys? Yeah. Yeah, I did all the ornaments as well. And I went on the balloon thing. So I've done like a couple of things. I'm gonna eat dinner, have a nice day, Kenzie. You too, Ludo. Have a nice dinner. And yeah. Good evening. heard those decorations automatically change to St. Patrick's Day on St. Patrick's Day. I haven't checked in on St. Patrick's Day, so I don't know. But that might be the case. It would be fun if it changed like according to the season. Maybe it does. Maybe on Christmas it turns into like Christmas decorations.
Is jealous of your strength, the way you hold your head when everything's aflame. Your
Beautiful song, by the way.
as you walk away, straighter than an oak in a storm. Only I remain. Should I have been reshaped in your image? Is that what you want? I am raindrops in the flood.
So since Silent was played by Sharon from John Wick, and Tilda was played by Trinity from Matrix, how about Keanu Reeves in Horizon 3? Yeah, let's do it. I'm down. Why not? I mean, I'm kind of trying to think what kind of role he could have, but maybe just like a clan leader or something interesting. And I kind of hope like that we leave the US at one point, because we've seen like basically a lot of the US now. We haven't been to the east really. Like the furthest we've gone east is like, I don't know, Denver. I think in Horizon 3 we're gonna visit the Gwen lands and capital. That would make sense too. And since they have ships, wouldn't be surprised if we got naval combat or like naval, yeah, aquatic machines. Oh yeah, that would be cool. We did have a couple this time, but even more. Why not? Once you could actually swim on, hold on to while you're swimming. More like underwater things. Why not? It's definitely going to be exciting either way. But I mean, for now, they delivered a fantastic game. And they can definitely like rest on that for a bit, and then they can work on a new one. I mean, they're still working on a lot of patches like every week, so I think they've already put out like 8, which is like 2 a week, every week. I also really need to look through all my pictures that I took and just look through the best ones. There's so many. I don't know. I feel like the most ones that I have are just like giant landscapes and Aloy pictures. Oh, that song is beautiful too. I really need to listen to the soundtrack more. I've only like skipped through it once so far. And there's someone named Christmas. Nice. But yeah, we will definitely come back to this game when I come back, to finish everything. I don't know if I wanna... Maybe one more stream or 2 more streams and then we should be done. I can still do the 100% off stream because I don't think it will be like super exciting to watch if I just finish off a couple of things. And then we can start with a new game. But this has been a journey. I've very much enjoyed it. Thanks for the follow, Adrian. It's very kind. Yeah, I think we need to give it like a proper platinum stream and then maybe finish off all the side quests and all the errands and everything. That we can do. And I might need some help with machine striking. Beautiful song. I'm just listening and enjoying. I think the machine strike trophy is not too complicated. Well, I have to win. That's complicated enough for me. Like I need people to tell me where to put my machines. Maybe I should just do the tutorial again and maybe I can do it then, but I don't know. I can try. I kind of played randomly to get the trophy. Yeah, I think you said so, but I tried to do that too and I just lost. So... Guess I'm just not the best. Also, you can buy more machine strike not trophies, the machine strike pieces. So maybe it helps if I have more. I don't know. Maybe it gets even worse then. I just suck at machine strike, it's fine. I also suck at the hunting trials. Still need to do those. And one thing I don't know what it is defeat a Serera or something? I don't know what that is and how you get to it. I need to defeat something. I don't know if that's like part of the enduring or something. Because I haven't done the enduring yet. I think you have the quest. Oh, maybe I do. Maybe. I also need to do the like flying quests. So many people worked on this game, by the way. It's crazy. Like all around the world too. I know it's like a Dutch studio. Or developer studio. But there's like good names from all over the world. We're in like Eastern Europe right now, I think. And I've seen Japanese names as well, so it's actually crazy. Some Chinese names now. I guess you need that many people to create something like this in such a... Like, because this game was huge. I still haven't discovered everything. That's how huge it is. I've played almost 100 hours and it's still... There's still things I haven't done and haven't seen. It's actually crazy. I mean, granted, I've played like 5 hours of those, probably just taking pictures. But still. Or like looking around slowly. CEO. I feel like we get an after credit scene. That's why I'm kind of waiting. I don't know if I'm supposed to skip it. Or if I can skip it, and I just want to wait if there's like an after credit scene. Because last time there was. In the first game. Goodbye, Kansas. I didn't dare to try to skip the credits, yeah. I'm kind of like, I should just wait. This is like kind of never ending. Alright, Pizza, I think you brought a lurk. Appreciate it. Yeah, have a nice lurk. As soon as the music comes, usually it means the credits are almost over. So I'm just gonna see what happens. Oh, I followed so many people who take like virtual photography on Twitter now that I keep getting new ones shown to me, basically. Twitter recommends only like virtual photographers to me now. that take pictures of Horizon. I don't mind. There's worse things to get recommended. Oh yeah, and the photos I posted yesterday on Twitter with the cauldron, I have not edited them, so they were straight out of the game. Yeah, it's. Oh, my cell phone fell down. Sorry. Yeah, I'm done. I'm done with the game. Let's see. Okay. No fear of spoilers. Yes, exactly. I mean, there's still some side quests that I haven't done that might spoil me, but otherwise, like, main story can't be spoiled for me anymore. And yeah, so by the way, like the one spoiler I already mentioned, basically that Varl gets taken from us, and the second spoiler was with Gaia, that Gaia gets taken from us. But we got her back, so I don't know. We got her back in the end. Yeah, I don't know why people just write something like that under a post from like Guerrilla Games, where they're like, "Why did you kill Varl? Why did you like consider people that read this and haven't maybe finished the game? Like, can we not just put spoilers there? I don't know." Like a bit more consideration sometimes. Like I don't even know if I'm gonna post the pictures that I took today because they are spoilers, you know. Even if if you don't know kind of what when you see them, you don't really know what's happening, but still. I'm kind of very like aware of maybe posting spoilers isn't the best idea, you know. Yeah, to some it might still be considered a spoiler. Also, if you, for example, from the flying as well. The flying is a spoiler to some. So I try not to post like too many like flying pictures. I rewatched the gameplay trailer with Aaron. Yeah, that was not part of the game, was it? Yeah, I guess they just made it to show off what's possible. That definitely makes sense. It's nice that he didn't get into trouble in the game. He got into enough trouble, I think. Is it over? Ooh, gold trophy. No after credit scene. But hey, we take it. Congratulations on defeating the Far Zenith threat. You're now free to continue exploring and complete any unfinished quests and activities. Thank you for playing. No, thank you. Nice. Ember. Plain song. The bass, yes. Iron Light. I don't know why these keep popping up, but we take it. False Edge. So yeah, I think it's maybe just 5 trophies left now then. Let me see. Oh, it's 6. It's 6 now. Yeah, okay. Makes sense. Yeah, I don't know who that is. Oh, investigated all rebel camps. Okay, that makes sense. I haven't done that, so... and helped Eren defeat Asera. Okay, okay, okay. We can do that. It's definitely not that hard. Yeah, hunting trials, yeah. Still need to do those. Flying mount quests. Chain strike. The enduring, yeah, I can do that. It's not gonna be too hard. So yeah. Not that much left actually. Oh, I can do the Thunderjaw. Also, I want to learn all the overrides, because why not? Oh, hello. Let's go. Only 6 trophies, that's not too bad. Hephaestus Revisited. So we unleashed Hephaestus on the Zenith printer matrix to whip up an army of machines to fight the specters, and it worked great. But doing so meant we had to release Hephaestus back into the wilds, where it will continue to be a major problem. So not so great. A little analysis / prognostication. Bad news first. Hef will undoubtedly retreat back to the Cauldron Network, and it will undoubtedly attempt to fulfill the same malignant mission it has pursued since gaining sentience. Protect the terraforming system from predation by manufacturing combat machines to kill human hunters. Even worse, it will probably be stronger than ever before. Whoops. Contact with the Zenith network will likely have supercharged it, giving it access to new technologies, tools, and upgrades. And because it can learn and rewrite itself, there's no way it will fall for the same trick that defeated it before. So recapturing it at Cauldron Gemini is a non-starter. But there's some silver linings. Even though the merge with Gaia was aborted, she was able to copy over some of the original Hephaestus code base. On top of that, Silence has extracted some extremely helpful data from the Zenith copy of Apollo. Combined, these developments should enable Gaia to exert significantly more influence over the terraforming system. She won't be able to take direct control of machines or stop Hephaestus from building combat units, but she estimates that by deploying a variety of workarounds, she can stabilize the biosphere within a year. So we won't all die, at least not before Nemesis arrives. Whoops. In addition, since she now has some of Hephaestus' source code, We should be able to develop new strategies to contain it. It'll take time, of course. But round 2 is coming, Hephaestus. And next time, I'll be ready for you, Beta. Hey, Beta. Speaking of. Can we open this?
Well, now I know where metal flowers come from. A last-ditch effort to stop the Pharaoh plague. Demeter must have started distributing them after it took refuge in the greenhouse.
I can play like one game of Machine Strike. I can try. But yeah, I actually still have like a couple of side quests, a bit of errands as well. I think 2 of those are actually, or at least one of them is like a flying quest. Hunting grounds. I don't know what I still need to do to finish the arena. Because I did all the fighting. Are you feeling better? It's okay. I took some like medicine at like 3 p.m. So the headache is like definitely better. But that's like thanks to the medicine. Mostly, I would say. Honestly, let's just go chain scrape and play like one game of Machine Strike. And I need to go anyways. I've forgotten everything about this game, by the way. Hello. Hey, Petra.
It's a challenge. Play some
Can we talk to her?
for another round.
I think we kind of covered all the bases here, yeah.
I'll see you around, Petra.
Until next time.
Maybe the distraction of the game.
Fred!
Hello.
Welcome back.
Beginners practice easy. Yeah, I've only done the beginner's tutorial, I haven't done these tutorials. But I will just try.
Here we go. That's it for me.
Why did I immediately get less health? I'm confused. I'm already confused.
I'm up. Your move, Red. I got a tough fight ahead of me. Okay, let's see.
Yeah, I hate the Tehran thing.
That's the game. You up for a rematch?
They suck. Oh god, it's so bad. I should have probably done the terrain tutorial. Terrain. Because I don't know why that keeps happening.
Let's do this. My turn. You're up, Red. Just one piece left. That sure dampens the forge. Time to get serious. Guess luck's not on your side today, Red.
I don't know what I'm doing. I just suck at this game, honestly.
Good luck.
I don't understand it at all, and I'm doing random stuff.
Time to make my move. Board's all yours. You got me down to one piece. I am impressed. Well, that's done now. Oh, I won! Probably shouldn't sound so surprised, huh?
Savan, I don't know what I'm doing.
Let's play.
This is all wrong. Everything I do is wrong.
Your turn.
Wait, which direction is it? I don't... Oh, no, there we go.
Time to get serious. Your turn. Armor is a machine's best defense. Not looking good for you, Red. I won! Oh, but I'll play you again if you want.
Blue side is more defense and red side is weak point.
This is gonna be fun. Your move, Red. My turn. Board's all yours. A single machine left? That ain't good.
So it's better to attack them from the side or the back. Okay. So if I go like this and turn around.
Ah, looks like I lost.
Whee! But it's only practice. This is only practice. It's not like even the real game, it's just practice. Okay, one more. And then I really need to go. So I have lance horns and melee. Ram type and melee type. And burrows. It was supposed to be easy. Yes. This is like way too many pieces. I don't know what to do. Just gonna put them behind there. And these here, I guess.
Time to make my move. That's it for me. Oh, seriously? I'm up. Ah, off the board it goes. Hey! Oh, that was the perfect spot. Okay, let's see. You're up, Red. I was hoping you wouldn't do that.
I suck.
That was brutal. Gotta
Ow.
say, your odds aren't good, Red.
You don't say. Wait, I want to turn around. Why can't I rotate? Oh, there we go.
Time to make my move.
Yeah, I'm doomed.
Guess luck's not on your side today, Red.
That's fine. I tried.
Come back anytime, Red.
What? What? Failed arena challenge? What? Why? I'm so confused. Why did I fail it? What? What?
Good day. Were you at the cool...
Huh?
Earned any medals yet,
The
eh,
arena
Roy?
is where
Or
soldiers are
maybe you
made.
found tags
Care to get
stolen
better
by
ready
the
for
enemy.
yourself.
Got those messages too, but I think it doesn't matter. Because you can still talk to her. Yeah. That's weird though. As you can see, like, I completed all of them. I don't know, like, what else I need to do.
We'll see you later,
That's weird.
champion.
Yeah. The next time I'm on leave, I'm heading to the Grove to see for myself.
What can I do for you?
So, I've been thinking.
Also, I only need like these ones that you can get with the hunting trials. Everything else I have. That's a cool looking outfit too, by the way. I like the hat.
Good luck on the hunt.
I found more tags.
Oh yeah, we
I'll
found
make
some.
sure they go to the friends and relatives of the fallen.
What happens if we get all of them?
Well, I guess I should.
Safe travels.
I gotta find that out too.
Fight like you want to live.
Yeah, that was weird. I don't know why they did that. Like they call it a failed arena challenge. Weird. I always felt like all the green ones, by the way. I don't really need them.
I'm heading to the grove to fix something. You know,
Ooh, all the outfit upgrades. So many outfits. Oh, green shine? Yeah, I'm not gonna do that. I could upgrade this one. I don't think I will use it though. Because I'm pretty happy with the one I have right now. Ooh. That's interesting. I can upgrade that. Why not? Anything else I'm actually using? No. Okay. Glow Blast Sharpshot Bow. It's also green shine. I don't want to waste my green shine. There's not going to be too much more in the game. I've already used a lot and yeah. I don't know. Tide Ripper. Oh god.
How did the Ten fly on their metal wings? Did they tame machines like the rebels do? And what was... Not a very helpful one. Their machines were different.
Yeah, I don't know why that arena quest is just failed, but I guess it's a bug. I don't know. I think if you've done all the challenges, it would have usually been completed.
serves you well.
The Outlander from the Cool Room.
Yes, the Outlander. It is me. It is I. Yeah, I think it's just a bit bugged. They do have a couple of smaller bugs, I would say. Still in the game. It's okay. Hello. Yeah, it's definitely okay. Like there's some smaller bugs, but like none of them are actually like game breaking or like really bad. It's all like smaller things that they can still definitely fix. And I think they will, because they keep working on it. So, and whenever I think like whenever you find a bug, the best is just to report it to them, so it can get taken care of. You know. They actually know it exists. That definitely helps. Like every bit helps. I did send them, for example, the one, like the glitch that happened to me. Look at the pretty sky. Sun coming up. Vielen Dank für den Stream. Have a great travel and holidays. Thank you, Sylvan. I will try to make the best out of it. And yeah. I still need to pack, actually, so I really need to go. I'm gonna raid someone, though. Because I... Like, we can send some love over. Let's go. Maybe I... Oh, well, I just thought maybe I should make like an extra... We finished Horizon main story raid or something. But it's okay. We can just use a normal raid command. But yeah, thanks everyone for being here today. Pizza, again, thank you for the raid. That was insane. We finished the main story. After I come back, we will continue with trying to get the platinum. And yeah. Wonderful stream to end before going on vacation, honestly. So I'm glad you all were here, and thank you, Nikki, as well. Thank you. Yeah, I hope you all have a great rest of your Saturday evening, and I will see you when I get back. Probably on the Wednesday after I come back, so in like 1.5 weeks. But yeah, hope you all have a great week ahead, and I'll see you guys. Stay safe, take care. Love you, everyone. And yeah, bye-bye.